Today we are going to start with chapter algebra. So in that some basic terms are there. First term which we are going to gone through with this chapter is variable, okay, and constant. These are the words which we are going through this chapter. Variables and constants, like the numbers 2, 3, 5 and so on, are called the constants. These are called, the numbers are called the constants here. Okay. These all are numbers which are called constants. Which never change, which are fixed in, that are called constants, or we can say values which can't be changed. Constants are the values which cannot be changed. Okay. Now we'll talk about variables. Variables are like alphabets. They can take any value. Any value you can take it out. Suppose you are taking the value a is equal to b is equal to x is equal to y is equal to z is equal to whatever the value is there, and so on. Any value can come in variables. Okay, these are called variables and constants. Clear? Suppose x plus 3 is equal to 7. This is, what is this? Here variable is there. Okay, x is a variable, 3 is a constant, 7 is also a constant. We have to find out the value of x in this equation. This is called an equation because equal to sign is there. So we have to find out the value of x in this equations. Suppose the value of x is 4. We are taking suppose, okay? X plus 5 is equal to 8. These all are equations. Here we have to find out this value. Here the value of x is 3. X plus 11 equal to 20. This is also an equation. Here the value of x is 9. So these all are variables whose values are changing from each and every question. You can say that na, variables values are never fixed. They keep on changing. कोई भी वेरिएबल होगा उसकी वैल्यू हमेशा चेंज होती रहेगी. Got it? Understood, children? Let's start with 11.1. In 11.1 exercise, it's given that we have to find the rule which gives the number of matchsticks required to make the following matchstick patterns. Use a variable to write the rule. We have to make, variable means we need an alphabet and we have to make a rule here. आपको rule बनाना है of matchstick कि whatever the matchsticks are there, I need a rule for that. कि क्या rule होगा, कितनी भी number of matchsticks बढ़ जाएंगी, rule will be the same. Okay, so as you see the letter T is there. So how many matchsticks are required for making letter T? Can you tell me? How many matchsticks are required? 2, right, Prapti? 2 matchsticks are required for making letter T. Right, absolutely right. So for making letter T, I need 2 matchsticks. So the rule will become 2m. Rule will become 2m. 2 numbers, 2 in numbers. And I'm taking a variable because we need a variable over there. And 2 matchsticks are required. So from the figure, we observe that 2 matchsticks are required to make a letter T. So the pattern will be 2m. Okay. Now the next letter is, suppose I am taking T and T I am taking joint. So how many matchsticks will be there? 4. 4 matchsticks, 2 T are together. Yes, 4. So 2n will be the rule. 2 in numbers. Next letter is Z. How many matchsticks are required for this? Yes, 3. So the rule will be 3n. Got it? Write down, beta. From the figure, we observe that the matchsticks are required to make letter Z. Pattern is 3n. You have to use matchsticks here and make these patterns. Okay? Yes, in the notebook. Try to make these patterns. Use matchstick and make these patterns. Okay, let's move to the next one. Next letter is U. How many matchsticks are required for making letter Q? How many matchsticks are required? Kitni matchsticks chahiye? Beta, give me the answer in the chat box. Suhan, Shivam, why you not answering? Kitni matchsticks chahiye to make a letter Q? U. Yes, Arav, Chehek, Charvi, Joel, Rian. Very good. We need 3 matchsticks. That's right. 3 matchsticks are required. So the rule will become 3n. 3 matchsticks are required for you. So the rule will become, the matchsticks which is required for you is 3n. The rule will be 3n. Yes, right. 3 matchsticks required, so 3n. Next, the letter is V. Yes, Prapti, Charvi, Arav, Brian, Shivam, Chehek, Tanishq. Answer is correct. 2 matchsticks are required for making letter V. So the rule will be 2n. The rule will be 2n. 2 in numbers. Okay. Next letter is E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matchsticks are required for making E. Yes, 5. 5n will be the pattern. That's absolutely right. Very good. Everybody is answering. Saksham, Joel, Charvi. Very nice. So 5n will be the rule for E. Kanishka, that's right. Now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 needs 5 matchsticks. 5 letter needs 5 matchsticks. So we'll write the rule 5n. Rule will be 5n. For this pattern will be 5n. S. Next is G. A alphabet. How many matchsticks are there? 4, 5. Yes, 6 answer is correct. 6n is the rule. That's right, Tanishq, Kanvi, Chehek, Joel, Ridhima, Harsh, Charvi, Sunny. Very good, very good, very good. Everybody's answering. That's right. 6 matchsticks are required for making letter A. In question 2, it is given that we know the rules of the patterns of L, C and F. Some of the letters from question 1 give us the same rule as that given by L. Which are these and why this happened? So we know that T also requires 2 matchsticks. So the letter T is also having 2n as L is having 2 as L needs 2 matchsticks. Same in case of T also needs 2 matchsticks. V also need 2 matchsticks. These are the alphabets which needs only 2. These are the letters which needs only 2 matchsticks. Hence A and D in question number 1, A and D are the letters, यानी कि T and V are the letters which requires only 2 matchsticks. Okay, we need the same patterns. So same patterns we are getting in question number 1. This question 2 is linked with question number 1. We have to find out the patterns, same patterns. So in A part T is given, and in D part V is given. So both requires only 2 matchsticks. Both requires only 2 matchsticks. Yeah. T and V both requires only 2 matchsticks. The answer will be A and D. Clear, children? Second answer. Let's see question number 3. Cadets are marching in a parade. Cadets, you know, the soldiers are marching in a parade and there are 5 cadets in a row. What is the rule which gives the number of cadets given the number of rows? Use n for the number of rows. If I'll take n as the number of rows, then the number of cadets, in one row 5 cadets are standing. In one row 5 cadets are standing. So total number of cadets will be number of cadets multiply number of rows. If suppose in your class you are sitting in 4 rows and in each row there are 6 benches. So you will be multiplying 5 into 6. That means 30 benches are there. 5 rows are there and in each row there are 6 benches kept over there. So you will be multiplying 5 into 6. Same here also. 5 cadets are there in each row. 5 cadets are standing in each row. And total number of rows we don't know. We are taking it as n. So the answer will be 5n. Okay. So total, the rule to find the cadets in n rows is 5n.